Want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Raquah Ha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutation to the elect. Salutation to you brothers out here pushing the truth and sincerity and using body as a living sacrifice to do so. Shalom to the few sisters that listens in silence, as the scriptures say.
And keep doing that.
Khan, I'm Kara.
Yabakana.
You sure?
Khan. And this is another open forum. You know, one of many. You know, this is the year to push, year to turn up. We'll be rolling into 2023, the coin phrase, the year from hell. You know, so get ready. You know. But we was going in before the video started and basically, you know, speaking on the colonies of the Caribbean islands that have been, well, the Caribbean islands that have been colonized by, you know, Britain, and they want their independence because the queen is still the monarchy, basically the head of state of these countries, I mean, of these islands.
Yep. Don't belong on her.
Right. Which show that, you know, all of these islands that we're going to speak of are Israelites, you know, and they're basically still suffering from the curses, Deuteronomy 28 chapter. We all are, you know.
Yeah.
That's why Haiti, you know, got its independence, but you see it's the poorest nation on the earth, you know. They catch a lot of hell, you know, with the earthquakes.
Right. You can't be the goddamn Levites, the high priest of Yahweh Shah, then think you're going to get a slide through the gate. That's why another reason why your ass eat mud pies over there in Haiti. Don't forget, you lawyer, you the high priest. And that's why Judah got his ass kicked over here in America, because your black nappy head ass is the top of the tribes.
Yep,
Everybody getting there. It's like they supposed to. You forgetting your role, and you're answering for your role. So now you better come back to your role. And then you ain't being asked, you being told. Shit. Is that it? Isaiah 11:11?
Con.
Because they being told. No, not Isaiah 11:11, but I think it's hold on. No, it's Ezekiel. No, that's why I'm looking at it.
Yeah, yep. I was just looking at it too. Ezekiel 11:11.
Yep.
Okay, con.
Because this what you Israelites, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, y'all think y'all finna go around this, but nope.
This is Ezekiel 11:11. It says, the city shall not be your cauldron, neither shall ye be the flesh in the midst thereof, but I will judge you in the border of Israel.
See that? But I will judge you in the borders of Israel. So these laws, statutes, and commandments is being judged on the 12 tribes of Israel, whether you like it, understand it, believe it or not. Because Job 9:24 say what? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the judges of the face thereof. If not, where and who is he? So you wondering, how did this white European, Europe-centric white people get the world when we're more masculine, we're more faster, we're more, you know, everybody play that game. We smarter than them, we faster, stronger, all that. But you ain't finna get around what Yahweh Shah said. That's it. You ain't getting around. So we gonna start you on what you ain't getting around, what you ain't getting around them curses, and you is being judged in the border of Israel. And I'm gonna show you Esau real quick. This Genesis 27:35. And he said, "Thy brother came with subtlety and has taken away thy blessing." And this Esau talking to his father Isaac, who Jacob came and took Esau, the white man and woman blessing. And he said, "Is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessing." And he said, "Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?" And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, "Behold, I have made him thou Lord, and all his brethren have I given him for servants, and with corn and wine have he sustained him. And what shall I do now with thee, my son?" And Esau said unto his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother." See that? So Esau, that's what he did. So how did he get all them islands that the Akim just named? By the sword. And I can let the guy who had the commission speaking on why they want the Queen of England, the heads of their state, dissolved, and they want to become their own republic, is because the atrocities and him living by the damn sword. But we'll let them tell it. They got pictures, photos, motherfuckers all in the background. The family atrocities, the killing people. I'm laughing.
And it
But
said,
it also say that you was going, see, everything is timing. Because it said that what the children shall be reproached for their ancestors, which I'm finna get it, but I just had to paraphrase it real quick. And that's what y'all get. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go in here and get it. It say you should be reproached. Where we at?
is that in the book of Sirach?
I think so. That's it.
Book of Sirach 41:7. The children
That's it.
will complain of an ungodly father because
right, and that's the way they, well, we wasn't them, we understand. That's what race critical theory is here in America. See, this is going on. This is a global world thing all at the same time. You got race critical theory happening here because, oh, got him. Hold on. With my phone. Hold on, watch this. I looked up the map, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. Now, you devils, y'all time is over with, and these prophecies is reigning supreme on your ass. I'm gonna let that scripture come out, and I'm gonna show y'all this, the new map on how they updated the 2022 map. These Edomites did. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what the scripture say. Go ahead, cuz, one more time with that, and then I'm gonna show them this map.
So this is the book of Sirach 41:7. The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Right? And y'all being reproached, right? Let me show y'all the reproach. So when you look at November, right, on the map, right? You know, now what holidays is normally in November? We've been in America for over 300, 500 years. We know what fucking holidays. You got
Thanksgiving.
October.
Halloween.
Yeah. You got daylight saving time, which that's some bullshit, the 6th. Election day, who gives a fuck about that? The 8th. 11 is Veteran Day, which y'all don't give a fuck about no veterans and shit. The 24th is Thanksgiving Day, right? But what is the 25th? Hold on, my bad, y'all. It's called Native American Day. Y'all have to, you can pull it up, cuz, on the map. The 25th, it's called Native American Heritage Day of the atrocity. And why they got it the next day after Thanksgiving? Because of what y'all have done to get this land. Y'all are now being reproached for what the fuck y'all have done. Yeah, I'm talking shit. We're gonna get back to that Ecclesiastes too. They gotta get they gotta get their last. Matter of fact, they had Right.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Have a good day.
you.
This
See
is
that?
the reproach.
Yeah, Friday, November 25th, Native American Heritage Day 2022 in the United States.
Right.
See,
Let's give them a, because Americans are slow. There we go. That's what they need, a visual.
it says it says month November offers national platform. Salaki, 1 second. It says month November offers national platform to talk about indigenous culture and tradition. Phoenix, the month of November is more than Thanksgiving. It is also Native American Heritage Month, a time designated to honor and recognize the contributions indigenous people have made to the United States. The Friday following Thanksgiving of each year is Native American Heritage Day.
My bad, cuz. My bad, cuz. My bad. Cause you know, we let Esau try to do this and he gonna water this shit down.
Con.
Could I get a video of like them like snapping about this day? Cause they got it looking like, oh, we just want to be accepted.
Right,
No,
con.
that's not why that day was coined. That's some bullshit. And I'm pretty sure the white establishment wrote that. So as you being indoctrinated to this new indigenous day and so forth, everything is watered down, that we just want to be accepted. No, that was there because it was a counter to the atrocities and to identify what Thanksgiving really was. So that's some bullshit. But I'm glad they got it there because we able to expose it, because now y'all gonna have to explain this. Because I got another one on their monkey ass. And I see why Spirit had me get this. Because now when we go back to October 10th, you got Columbus Day, but it's also called Indigenous People and Indigenous Some of the People. That's another one. And why is these put on here? Because y'all being reproached for what the fuck y'all did. That's why Barbados is saying what they saying to that Queen England bitch. And that's why Tone Talks and Ice Cube did the whole Adolphs with the whole reparation that Congress and them black carcass motherfuckers, they made sure they shot that down that Ice Cube was talking about. We following everything, by the way. We watching y'all.
I got civil rights for indigenous groups, Native Americans, or Native Americans nonviolent struggle for rights and justice. Or do you want me to put up a video of the atrocities America has done to these people?
No, just the video of Indigenous Day and the people explaining like why they have this day, because they snapping. I've been watching it for like the last 10, 11 years. There ain't one video that I've seen at all these years of this day being highlighted more and more and more that they was coming off with this, oh, we just want to be accepted. No, they was on that motherfucker snapping. Like, no, y'all gonna remember what y'all did to our people and how Trail of Tears. That's just one to name.
Mm-hmm. And they wanted
Like,
to change Columbus Day into Indigenous Day.
Exactly. That's when they tore down all them damn statues last year and the year before. That's what all that noise was going on, that Esau used as a propaganda tool to do what? What's his name? Floyd, whatever his goddamn name is.
George Floyd.
They tie all that shit in together as one struggle.
Yep.
On white people, on why the streets of America and the Democrats got these looters and these people out here. Get y'all stupid white ass out of here.
Right.
You sure you come in? You see, I'm kind of animated.
You.
They try to make it seem like, oh, we just want to be. accept it. Y'all better get y'all ass out of here.
Right.
That was a good one too. They had the lady, and I see why they had the Native American sitting there with her daughter and shit, looking all like, we just want to be accepted. No, no, no. What was that scripture class we was reading? We can go back to it while you're doing that. It was Ecclesiastes 30.
41 and 7.
Okay, because there's a little bit more on there. Ecclesiastes 41, and I'm gonna start at 5. The children of sinners are abominable children. See that? And they that are conversing in the dwellings of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinner children shall perish, and their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach. That's what y'all witnessing in Barbados. The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake. And that's what you see with that whole commission in Barbados. It said, and if you be born, you shall be born to a curse, and if you die, a curse shall be your portion. All that are of the earth shall return to the earth again, so the ungodly shall go from a curse to destruction. That's what y'all got coming. Ain't no fixing this. Ain't no fixing this.
Can y'all hear it? You hear the audio? Okay.
No, I can't hear it.
Let me see. One second, bear with me.
Okay. Okay, well, shit, I can fit some over in.
Here we go.
Called New World in 1492. But the holiday has long evoked sadness and anger amongst people of color, especially Native Americans, who object to honoring a man who opened the door to European colonization, the exploitation of Native peoples, and the slave trade. Instead, they're calling people to reconsider Columbus Day by acknowledging the genocide of indigenous peoples and celebrating Native American traditions.
Columbus Day,
a day that
they shall be reproached. The children shall be reproached for their father. This is what y'all witnessing right now. And the reproach has got louder.
And they wanted Columbus Day instead of fucking the day after Thanksgiving. But you see how a smart ass Esau like to be, you know?
Why don't we honor both?
Right, yeah, we're gonna honor your day straight after the Turkey Day. You know, that's bullshit.
Right. Government has deemed worthy of remembrance.
But with all due respect.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
There's an ugly truth that has been overlooked
for way too long.
Columbus committed heinous crimes
against the indigenous peoples of the Caribbean
and millions of natives throughout the Americas.
And Columbus set the stage for the slave trade in the New World.
So please
reconsider if this is a man you want to honor.
Reconsider if you want to celebrate the crimes of Columbus?
It's not your fault. It happened a long time ago.
But remaining neutral
and pretending like it didn't happen,
or that it doesn't still impact us today.
So please
take the day to learn the whole story.
Let me grab some.
There you go.
Okay, Con.
Yeah, there you go. That's how people really feel. That's what's really going on. That's why they're being reproached.
Right, and that's why you got that weak ass article that I had previously read, you know.
Yeah, no, pull it back up because it's for them to see it now. It's just because it's to show how Esau played this game with his news, his the newspapers, time. He need that time for things to go out of people's mind because he want us to conform. He don't want the youth to know, like, no, this is what this man doing.
Right.
That's why. Go ahead, cuz you got it.
So like that's why Tom Hanks recently said he's 62 years old and he been a fan of history for a long time, and he said he didn't know up until like recently about the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. He like, why was this not taught to me in school? Why am I this old knowing about this? You know?
Right. See that? Because the scriptures say in 1 Corinthians 13:11, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So no, fuck y'all in this weak ass article with the Native American sitting there smiling with her daughter. Because I just met a Native American who was at my job and she ain't got no goddamn smile on her face. And she went through the boarding schools, the Canary Effect, killed the Indian, saved the boy. She went through the boarding schools. She went through that weak ass, come on, slow down, John. She went through that weak ass medical apartheid that y'all did with our people. And yeah, I got the book too, nigga. It's called Medical Apartheid. Fuck you, Edomites, by the way. See, because I ain't no child no more. I'm an adult. And y'all fed her that damn, what you call it? That turned people mind into mush with the Ritalin. Y'all gave the Native Americans and the blacks. See, Umar Johnson brought that out. Y'all did this to the Native Americans too, in the boarding schools and shit. And in these foster homes y'all had them in, that white people was taking our children and raising them up and giving them these damn this medicine that mushed their mind and got them all fucked up in their 30s now. And I'm running into these motherfuckers. So don't ask me why the fuck I'm mad.
Tens of thousands of Native American children were removed from their communities and forced to attend boarding schools where they were compelled to change their names. They were starved and whipped and made to manual labor between 1819 and 1969. An investigation by the U.S. Department of Interior found.
And I was born in 1979. For you slow-minded motherfuckers.
So this is all recent. It says at the 408 Federal Indian Boarding School across 37 states or territories that Native American children were mandated to attend. Children and teenagers were forced to assimilate into Western culture, just like they did when Columbus first sailed here and brought, natives back to Spain. These boarding schools were supported for more than a century by the United States government, as well as religious institutions, according to the report.
See that? Religious institution. That's why you had a slave Bible. Because the Judites y'all had on the 13 colonies, y'all did what? Birth of a Nation, I asked. Y'all brung that movie out. See, everything is telling on y'all. See, Reconstruction, all that. But my bad, Akim, y'all got something?
No, I ain't got. I don't have nothing at the moment.
Okay, I got something for this motherfucker. Psalm 73:1. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Because you told y'all got it. For their go ahead.
Go ahead, brother. My bad.
Okay, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. See, they can do the Trail of Tears. They can do all that stuff.
Yep.
I just named one. Shit. They are therefore pride compassed them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. That's y'all history. That's why y'all being reproached about the shit. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish.
Mm-hmm.
Your Warren Buffett.
Right. And what is the script? What does that scripture say? They can never have enough. It's speaking about Jake, but it applies to you too, Esau. You can never have enough, man.
They are corrupt and they speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. That's why it's been too long in Barbados and those different islands that a motherfucker said the queen been resigning over us and taking all our resources and oppressing us. And there's enough of this shit.
Con. I got a quick precept if I could bring it out.
Go ahead.
Micaiah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covered fields and take them by.
And they showed you, for all you dumbasses who didn't watch this last week worth of news, they've been showing you the Queen of England and all of this footage all of a sudden that they got out their archives of her being in her 20s, her 30s, her 40s. See that? They showed y'all this shit and it's all in black and white, which they can make it in the color now. So they showing you that what these scriptures, what I can read, they showing these motherfuckers wake up every day, and she walked around for 70 years doing this shit every day.
And
but
y'all
ain't got no time to do the truth though. See that? Motherfucker, the devil get up every day and do their job.
Con. Devil working. You know.
Meanwhile, y'all slumbering stuck on stupid. Not all of us though.
And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Now, who was that talking about?
Con.
You know, the elephant is in the room now. Well, everybody took somebody in slavery. You notice that conversation is not said anymore? You notice that?
Con.
I got a precept on that, Obadiah 1, starting at 15. It says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So everything that they done to us, so go right back to them.
God.
In that case, Lamentation 4:21 then.
You got that, Yashar?
Lamentation 4.
Yeah, Yashar, we want you to pick your spirit up. You ain't got to be animated as much as me, but I need you to, you know, zoom in.
Okay. It says, this is Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz, and the cup also shall pass through unto
that
thee.
Cup, right? That cup is slavery. You got it coming too. See that? You dished the shit out. See? You dished it out. And Yahushua gave you the cup to dish out. Just real quick, Psalm 75:8. Because Yahushua gave them this cup to dish out. Then we just, yeah, let me do the Psalm 75:8, and then you just jump right back to where you was, but just start over. This Psalm 75:8.
I got it out. I got it out.
Yeah. Okay, because I was looking at it.
Psalm 75:7. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and sitteth up another.
That's what y'all witnessing. The Edomites are coming out of power, and we are coming into power. It's a transfer of power. That's what y'all witnessing. That's why he being reproached for what he has done, because he are his father. That's why he got to hear the shit, because you reaping the benefit, motherfucker.
Time. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red.
Right, that's slavery. Like he told our ass, if y'all don't do what I say in Deuteronomy 28, them Edomites, see that, gonna come from afar, swift as an eagle, got y'all ass.
It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Oh yeah, y'all going into slavery. Yeah. Y'all going into slavery. Yes, y'all are. See that? Yahweh Shah said he gonna wring it out, and he said, all the wicked, you gonna drink this cup, just like he made us drink it. Because we thought when we fled from Jerusalem and we went into them West Coast and Asia and all that, see, we thought we were straight. We took our laws with us and shit. You couldn't tell our black ass nothing, Fort Judah. Mesa Mula, you couldn't tell us nothing. Dahomey, you couldn't tell us nothing. White man came over there and put our ass down. Now it's his fucking turn.
Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Shall go. And that last little bit, come on, cuz, gotta get that last off of that.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword must. Not maybe, you should be, I think you might, must be killed with the sword.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
See that? Here is the patience and the faith. We believe this, you Israelites, you Edomites out there, you heathen nations. We finna fuck y'all up.
And like elders tell us, that word patience means to suffer, you know? So, you know, we have been suffering.
Period.
Back to Psalm 75 and 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Yeah, 9 and 10, I'm sorry.
Oh, Salaki. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob.
All right.
All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off. But
that all they power. That's why the Queen of England, she out of there. Then you got this the man coming up, and now all of their colony, not all of them, a lot of their colonies is saying, we done with you motherfuckers.
But all the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Transfer of power.
Let me grab that that video from Democracy Now! Where they were speaking on.
Yeah, hit that lamentation, Yashar, one more time.
Book of Lamentation.
Yeah, it's 21, 22 too.
It was a Lamentation.
Yeah, 21, but you know,
41, right? You said Lamentations 21?
Yeah.
What chapter?
Yeah, go ahead.
What chapter was it in?
4.
Damn, my bad. Yeah, 4.
4 and 21, I think.
Yeah.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right,
no
that's
more
talking
carry
about
thee
us.
away into captivity."
Right, our punishment and iniquity is done. So now Esau's sins is being uncovered. That's why all of these things are coming out, which I can finish show the video next. Here go more of your atrocities. It's all being laid on the table now to justify why motherfuckers done with you.
Right. Let me give this is Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans, which is speaking about these Edomites, because their time is up. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, which is America. Take the millstones and grind meal, and it's the point. See, he's being exposed. We uncovering his ass. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. See, because our iniquity is over with, you know. Now it's your turn, buddy. And that's why the whole purpose is to expose your ass, because Yahweh Shah about to deal with you.
Right. Hold on before you play that video. Well, yeah, go ahead. I was trying to run that 73 back, but no, it'll go after the video because this gonna bring out the atrocities.
Okay, calm.
Charles III addresses the British Parliament for the first time as monarch. We begin today's show looking at the legacy of British colonialism in the Caribbean, where there are growing calls for reparations. The Caribbean at one point formed the heart of England's first colonial empire in North America. Many of the more than 2.5 million enslaved Africans taken to the British Caribbean were worked to death.
Israelites.
See that? Pause it right there, cuz. She said, did you hear what she said? They took 2 million people.
2 million.
And they worked them to fucking death. How do you work somebody to death?
Yeah,
I thought you work somebody to death? Okay, Psalms 73 and 5. I'm sorry, 73 and 6. Therefore, pride compassed them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walk through the earth. They told everybody what the fuck to do. Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. That's that slavery again. You keep bringing up that cup. Now y'all know what that cup. And they say, how does God know? And is their knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastised every morning. And that's us. For I say, I will speak thus. Behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. See that? Because we like, damn, man, all this gonna happen to our people and so forth, and these goddamn devils. But check it out. Until I went into the sanctuary of God, then understood I their end. Surely has didst set them in slippery places. Thou chastised them, thou castest them down into destruction. How are they brought into desolation? As in a moment they are utterly consumed with terror. That's the ICBM missiles. He said, Psalms, King David said, oh, this how you gonna get rid of that? Because they built up all this wealth, all this oppression, all this murder, all this killing. How you gonna get these people back for all this shit they have done? Then he said, oh, that ICBM missile gonna get their ass. Woo! See that's that cleaning mechanism. It's gonna clean everything. The earth, the ground, the air, everything. Okay, my bad, y'all. That's it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a purification.
That's it.
You know.
The string of island nations includes Jamaica, Barbados, the Bahamas, Antigua and Barbuda, and Trinidad and Tobago, among many others now in the British Commonwealth. Following the death of Queen Elizabeth II, the Prime Minister of the twin island nation Antigua and Barbuda said voters may soon decide whether to leave the Commonwealth and become a republic. Prime Minister Gaston Browne spoke to ITV News after he confirmed Charles III as king and head of state.
This is not an act of hostility or any difference between Antigua and Barbuda and the monarchy, but it is the final step, as I said before, to complete that circle of independence to ensure that we are truly a sovereign nation.
What sort of time frame would you think on a referendum then?
So I'd say within the next probably 3 years.
This comes after Barbados voted last year to break from its colonial past and become a republic. Meanwhile, in Jamaica, the ruling Labour Party says it also plans to hold a referendum on becoming a republic. For more, we're joined in Kingston, Jamaica, by the renowned Jamaican dub poet, Muta Baruka, who's also a musician, radio show host as well. And in St. John's, Antigua, Dorbreen Omar is with us, the chairperson of the Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Commission, also an ambassador at large of Antigua. We welcome you both to Democracy Now! Dorbreen Omar, let's begin with you. With the death of the Queen, first your response, and then what you're calling for your country.
Well, it's good to be here. Let me say thanks for having me. In terms of my response, I will be very measured here. I will recognize that we are talking about death. We are talking about the loss of human life, and that the Queen would have had family, etc. But I'm under no obligation, I think, to be mourning her death. And that is simply because of, I think, my understanding of history, my understanding of the relationships of the British monarchy to African people and Asian people, but to African people certainly on the continent.
Yeah, he said he's starting off with exactly what I said. When I was a child, I thought as a child. When I became an adult, I thought as an adult. He said once he got the history and the understanding of what the fuck the relationship was between weak ass England and his countries and his countrymen and women, fuck y'all. That's why Ecclesiastes 41:9 say, and if you be born, you shall be born to a curse. And if you die like the Queen Elizabeth did, a curse shall be your portion, because she going right into slavery. Right into slavery. See that? Right into slavery.
Ain't no more time for her to come back down. This is it. This is the wicked adulterous generation.
We're gonna grab the rest of her kids, and she gonna be born right through them, right into slavery. Right back. We'll see her in about 3-4 generations. She coming right back into slavery. So that's on them.
Oh, you want me to continue?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
I mean, you can let them get some more, but yeah, we just highlighting, you know, everybody asking for reparation. Everybody know that Esau, the devil, has done something to him, and everybody's screaming out that they the murderer of the earth.
They are. You know.
Damn. All right, we can switch it if y'all want to go into something else.
I got one more precept. I think let me see. Let me see. No, I lost it. I couldn't find it. Go ahead, brother.
I got something touching up on what y'all just brought up. You know, the book of Joel, chapter 3, let's see, verse 19. Oh. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generation. I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the force of the Lord dwelleth in Zion. So that's just him bringing us back. You know, starting to feel late. Like Yak said, you know, and even the elders bringing it out, it's gonna be that instant transformation. We're gonna be exhausted. Of course, we got the 2/3, but they're gonna be cleansed by the fire. and brought back under us, under the elect.
Con.
Y'all know what happens to those nations.
And what you say, Edom shall be a desolation? It said, yeah, kind. I got 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's those ICBM missiles. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. And that's why Edom is going to be a desolation, you know?
Okay. I got one because he said brought through the fire. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through fire. We catching fire now. Through fire.
Yeah.
And we're refining them. Silver is refined. And we hide them as good. They shall call on my name. It's a process. You get the truth, you get tried, he refine you. If you that gold, you're gonna call on his name. If you that silver, you're gonna call on that name. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. Power. That's what we got coming. That's why it's going to be a transfer of power. That's why we telling y'all now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a precept on that. The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 11 and 12. It says, in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And just that tabernacle of David just the elect. Starting off with my shop. That they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the heathen, which are called by my name. Who's called by his name? That's Yasharallah in the Hebrew.
Right.
Or Israel.
King David had the 12 tribes on him.
Right. And like Yak said, we being refined, man, because you know, this is for our inheritance. This is 2nd Ezra 7:6. There is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the and on the left deep water.
More philosophy.
And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small.
See that's how crazy this is. Them 3 letters. Hell no. GMS. If you talking about, if I say GMS and you say, what is that? Guess what I already know? You don't know the truth. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yeah,
and we gonna prove it.
You're done.
Yeah. But I don't know. We might can fuck with you. Depends. We'll find out real quick though.
So small that there could but one man go there at once.
See that? Only one man can go at once. See that? Why you think the elders say they raise up teachers? They ain't raising up no whole bunch of motherfuckers who thinking this a party and gang and we kicking it. Y'all better no. Go to college and do that.
Yep. Join a fucking fraternity.
Right. This ain't what you want, trust me.
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, and it's the refinement, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
So you gotta go see. Y'all wish y'all looking for warriors, soldiers. They're gonna be tried out.
That's why the scripture said, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, right?
Especially when you brought down to that lower state, that's what hurt. That's when motherfuckers be ready to hit the highway, cuz when they got to get brought down to that lower state, they be like, you mean to tell me I got to listen to these dudes tell me what to do? I got to come outside when they say I got to do what? Hell no. They get offended. That's just like the one brothers. I got to jump on y'all. That's like the one dudes. They out there in front of the Akim from GMS North Carolina, building on his land that he been doing for 3 years, and they tell you don't build on another man's land. Oh
no, yeah, you can't do that. Can't.
I don't know if you see that.
Nah, I gotta see that.
The one Akim, he say, now I'm affiliated with GMS. I'm not in GMS, so I got the right to say something. So he said something, and he said, "Look, you brothers out there," and then look, he did. Hey, I said something too, though. He said, "Yeah, you brothers out there with them t-shirts." No, he said, "Yeah, you brothers out there with them t-shirts on." That let you know right there. Okay, something ain't registered with them. But anyways, and then he said, and then y'all response is when he even came to even try to explain it to y'all that this his area and you're supposed to build on another man's foundation. The scripture literally tell you that. My man got long hair. And I said, that's why they want to do what they want to do. But okay, I'm gonna send y'all the video. Y'all gonna be laughing like hell no. But yeah, this thing about order, man. And a lot of you jakes out there, y'all ain't about order. And the longer you be in this and around, you're going to learn that this is about order. You don't get to do what you want to do, say what you want to say, and all that. That's that nigga shit. See that? This is about order. Because guess what order you under? The Akim just read it. One more time, your shark, just in case what the fuck John talking about now? Like, one more time with that Amos. Because they think this a game.
Go ahead.
This is the house of David. David was about order, period.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, this book of Amos chapter 9 verses 11 to 12. It says, "In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." Verse 12 says, "that they may possess the remnant of Edom, of the heathen, which are called by my name." That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. We raise back up day by day. You gotta, call from the lake. There gotta be somebody. So, who the ones doing the work? The right way, following the right doctrine.
There you go. Yeah. So, I was reading something. This Jeremiah 50 and 36. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall talk. A sword is upon the mighty man, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols. Therefore,
no, I was going to break it down a little bit, but you good, cuz.
Okay, therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein. Oh shit, my bad. I'll be bogus for this. And it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. As God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and his neighbor cities, therefore said the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any of the sons of man dwell therein.
Right, because this place is going to be a memorial ground, and the wild beasts and the fowls of the air, those are desert-like creatures, because when this place get hit with that ICBM or that supersonic missile and with the chariots of the Lord, man, Nobody's gonna live over here, man. It's gonna be as that's why everything was written aforetime for our learning, because there's nothing residing in Sodom and Gomorrah to this day. And you can still see Lot's wife as that pillar of salt, you know. So what the scripture say, remember Lot's wife.
Damn.
So with that, we're gonna close. We'd like to say shalom to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. You know,
Shalom.
shalom.